Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another podcast here on MetaBroz. I'm Moldy Potion. This is my bro, Metacracks.
Hey, guys.
And today we are continuing to go through the Wilderness spoiler cards that are up on MetaZooHQ or Caster Society if you guys want to check it out. We have made it through the rares, the forest, the water, and the earth type pages, and now we are into light, I believe.
Indeed.
We are seeing the light.
Now, before we get started, I just want to say, if you feel like supporting the channel, a great way to do that is if you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball, use that code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. It will not cost you anything extra, but it certainly does help us out.
Yes, absolutely. We would love it. And also, if you'd like to support us directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Sign up for any of those tiers. We do merch giveaways and art giveaways at the end of every month. If you stick with us, I'll contact you about a sketch card. Very excited to show some of those off. I know I'm keeping some of the patrons in suspense with that, but I promise you will enjoy them when you see them.
they look amazing from what I've seen.
I'm excited about it.
No spoilers, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe can I give a little spoiler?
You can give a little spoiler.
The nighttime colors that you do, like it looks like it's glowing. Like it's such a dark but happy scene. I love the full moon. And anyway, I'll stop there. It's just the colors are so vibrant. And
it's really fun working with those markers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like night. So colorful night. I love it. Okay, well, let's get into the light pages. I believe we're going to cover a couple aura types because I think they get less as they go on.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's even 10 light pages.
Yeah, we're just going to see, we'll just go for maybe an hour here and see how far we get along.
Yeah, we did cover the rares in previous videos and the forest. So if you want to go check out those. But for now, let's get into the Beasty Angel. Weeping Angel, 6 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 neutral, 1 light, life points 35, has the flying trait, gets 20 bonus to the attack if the nighttime terror is in play. Upon contraction, target opposing caster cannot use powers until the end of turn.
Oh, nice.
So that would mean Frogman can no longer charm anyone.
Right. And it's until the end of the next turn. So you could bring Black Weeping Angel or Weeping Black Angel out on your turn. And then on the next turn, Frogman would be shut down. There's also a bunch of other really cool powers that are going to crop up in Wilderness. So nice. Yeah, I like this card a lot.
This is some cool protection. Arena effect. This beastie can attack pages with the spirit trait.
Oh, man. Awesome.
Whoa, wow.
Awesome.
God, as if the modifiers and all the mechanics and how they stack and nullify weren't enough.
Yeah.
They're just going to keep coming. That's why MetaZoo is so much fun. Expel Evil is the attack. Base damage 10. If a dark beastie was damaged by this attack, destroy it at the end of the turn.
Oh my God. You got to be, wait, how many per spellbook on this
6.
card? Holy shit, guys.
2.
So Weeping Black Angel's Headless Nun decks are going to be kicking ass because Headless Nun can turn any beastie dark. That's its power. If a dark beastie was damaged, destroy it, which means that essentially that's a death touch combo. You can have Headless Nuns turning beasties dark and then just dealing them the 10 damage and destroying them. Wow, my mind just got blown reading that attack effect. This thing is going to be huge.
Absolutely. Art by Poncho, powerful Poncho. I think that's actually one of the first Wilderness cards I've seen that's by Poncho.
Yeah, nice.
It says, the angels of Herat hide their empty eyes for the safety of others. One look into the hollow sockets will strike you with disease. Ooh, man. The Weeping Black Angel.
Holy shit. I cannot wait to play this card.
That's going to look pretty cool and hollow.
So this is what you guys have been talking about when people were like, light is crazy, light is badass. I had only looked through these cards once, and I don't even think I saw Weeping Black Angel. So I'm with you guys. Light is where it's at right now.
Yep, alrighty, that's pretty fierce. Moving on, Beasty Unicorn. 8 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 light, life points 30.
Some of the best art in the set. I love this picture so much.
Yeah, it's got a heart. It's like oh man, it's like an what is it, a gem or something like that? It kind of reminds me of Care Bears in a way. A Care Bear unicorn.
Yeah.
Life points get an additional 10 bonus if the daytime terror is in play, and attack also gets that 10 bonus for the daytime terror. The fourth wall effect, this beastie's attack deals plus 20 damage if you are wearing anything unicorn related.
Love that. Great fourth wall effect.
Do you own anything unicorn related?
I don't think I do right now.
I have about 50 to 100 unicorn necklaces that I bought years ago that I thought it was going to be like a new thing, and then I never sold any. I just put them in a closet. So hey, if you need one, if anyone needs one,
yeah,
I've got unicorn necklaces. Upon contraction, target beastie, artifact, or caster recovers 30 LP.
Nice.
So you can have 10 of these for one. You're helping something recover 30 LP. I love it.
8 of them per spellbook. But still, that's a good number.
8. I don't know why. Oh, I saw the 10, the LP bonus. Justice Hooves is the attack, base damage 10. This attack deals plus 10 damage for each light Terra in the arena.
Yeah. This is cool.
Okay.
I talked about this before on Instagram when I was reviewing some of the spoiler cards. This is just a very interesting mechanic, encouraging you to play more Daylight Terra in your spellbook, which in a way will work as Terra removal against your opponents, because you, for the first time, will start to fill up those slots and cycle out their Terra.
Yeah, that's
and each of those will boost your unicorns, which are 1-drops. So if you do the math, you could have potentially 6 daytime Terra out, which would be boosting the attack by 60. They get an additional 10 from the actual Terra bonus. So you'd have 1-drops who were swinging for 80.
Ideally, if you had all that Terra already in play, but those are pretty much
plus 20 with the unicorn thing.
If
so 100 drop.
Yeah, I can see that. If you built towards it specifically, your Terra are essentially free enchantments, and you're boosting up all of your unicorns, and you're healing yourself or your other beasties, artifacts, etc.
It could be cool, and it could team up well with Water to Wine, which makes any effects that would recover life, makes them deal damage instead. And so you could be using your unicorns, if you didn't need to recover the life, you could maybe be using them as actual removal as you're bringing them out. It's an interesting idea. I don't know that it could keep up with the Weeping Black Angel. Holy shit. But I think it's a pretty cool card.
Hey, maybe they'll work together. Long ago, unicorns freely roamed this land. Now they must fight back against those that wish to steal the magic of their horn. Ooh, you know what that reminds me of?
Legend.
Darkness, of course. All I ask is for you to sit and eat with me, drink with me. And Tim Curry does this, like with his teeth and his horns. It's like, man, that's some of the most incredible prosthetics in a movie I have ever seen. And directed by Ridley Scott, which always surprised me.
Right.
If you guys haven't seen Legend, come on, just go.
It's classic.
Yes.
Classic.
It's
Tom Cruise as a child. It's amazing.
Yes. That and Labyrinth, those are favorites that we grew up with. And the documentary on Legend is pretty profound as well. They'll go into all those prosthetics and how Tim Curry was totally against it. He wanted to be a theater actor. He wanted his face, his body, himself.
Right.
But by the time they put him in this makeup, and he had on like incredible heels or stilts, whatever you want to call it. He was actually like 8 feet tall, and with the horns, I think it was even higher. And that voice that he had is just so full of air and darkness. Oh, I wish. All right.
Tim Curry is definitely a caster. He's a powerful caster.
Oh, yeah. Maybe one of the most powerful. Spell, Aurora Borealis. 2 per spellbook, contraction cost 2 light. Who's that beastie? Who's sitting there?
Ami Cook. That's got to be Ami Cook. Chilling up in the north, up in the snow, watching the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's my boy.
Whose art do you think?
Pepper.
Let's go right to the art. Pepper Deluca. You can see it in the color.
Yep.
Place this spell on a Terra you control. If this spell is placed on a
Stars
Terra, that Terra cannot be targeted by opposing casters. Terra bonuses for the Terra this spell is placed on increase by plus 10.
Okay, so there's some of the cosmic light synergy that we've seen coming. That's cool. You could put that on a Terra, couldn't be destroyed. Then you could use that Terra for your abductions. Okay. And bonuses by it are increased by 10. I like that. I think that's cool.
It's not all powerful. It would need to be mechanically, played right.
Right.
But okay, yeah, just more options. Localized entirely in the Arctic Circle, it's highly recommended you watch the Borealis while eating some steamed meat.
Nice. Steamed meat.
Yeah.
My favorite way to cook it.
Actually, I love steamed meat, dude.
I do not.
Are you what?
I do not like
what
steamed
about
meat.
Those,
what steamed meat do you like?
Well, is it foca de chao or is it I went to a restaurant where they like cook all the meat in front of you. Is it Benihana's? And I swore they had like some fondue. I guess that's not steamed. That's cheesified meat.
Yeah, steamed meat is a nightmare.
But I thought I had a little pot that had like steam, and it just like it made the meat so hot. And
I know what you're talking about, but there was stuff in that pot. It wasn't just steam. There was like oil and flavor and
I just felt stupid when I said that.
Shabu or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
There's flavor in it. It's not just steamed.
Anyway, moving on. Spell Save the Holy.
You got Headless Nun with Squonk. I love the art.
Whoa,
oh my God.
Dude. This is incredible.
This is like arguably my favorite art I've seen yet. That is so dope. And whose hands are those?
I don't know.
At the bottom of the frame.
I see it. I'm not sure. There's so much going on here.
Is that awful?
Now, save the holy. They're not melting Squonk. They're saving him.
They're saving
with
Squonk.
Like the light of the holy sun, maybe, or something like that.
Squonk is being saved from certain death. That's what this appears to be.
Who do you think, if you're going to guess?
Oh man, for that, wow, that is.
There's a lot going on there, and it's very different. Even like the perspective, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say maybe Jett or.
Okay, let's see.
Sebastian.
Seb.
Nice, dude. That's
Seb.
so good, dude. The perspective is
Killer,
amazing.
bro. You can contract this page at any time. Place target beastie you control on the bottom of its owner's spellbook.
Oh, nice. So you can save your own beastie.
Okay, interesting. It gets it out of the way. It's like a mini new beginnings for something in the arena. It's just gone to the bottom. All right, that's cool. I'm not sure how much I would play that, but interesting.
Yeah, not as useful as it would be in Magic, where you could block and then bounce the creature back to your hand and block the damage. If you remove the beastie, the damage is just gonna
go away. Yeah. On whose authority did light beasties act? What determines who should be saved is still... I can't read this one for some reason.
It's still a dangerous unknown to many casters. This spell would be interesting with Pink Mess that makes you play your spellbook upside down. So you play with your spellbook face up, and then it would go to the
technically the bottom, right? Because it's face up.
I think
be the next page.
Or would the bottom now be the top? These are questions I'm going to be asking the metazoologist soon.
Yeah, we're going to need clarification. Moving on, spell artifact barrier. 6 per spellbook, contraction cost 1. Light. That looks like a chaos crystal that's being protected by some sort of like glowing gem energy from the Mothman laser eyes.
What was the light aura? The crystalline light, I think, crystallized light that was like in Nightfall, and it looked like that. It would protect artifacts.
And you see how those are the beams of Mothman
trying to destroy the chaos.
Like, shutting it off. Target artifact takes 0 damage until the end of the next turn. If that artifact has an aura cost of 1 or more, bookmark 1. You cannot target the same artifact with an artifact barrier more than once per turn.
6 per spellbook. I'm all about this. I think this is an awesome card.
This will keep your chaos crystal in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it won't protect it from absorb aura, but it will protect it from damage. And for me specifically, I also think about like shock aura, which I've already said is going to get a lot of play in this set, because if you guys don't remember, shock aura costs 1. It also generates 1 aura of any type. So it's perfect in lightning hybrid spellbooks. This would be a way to not only protect your shock aura, but get a bookmark off of it.
Yeah, okay. Chaos crystals are much too powerful to be left unguarded. I agree. This is really exciting, actually.
I love it.
The idea that we're actually going to have a chaos crystal stick around with this page, that gives me the ability to play them. Up until this point, I have not liked putting them in the arena because you remove them before I ever get to them.
Yeah, this makes Chaos Crystal a lot more playable, even with Absorb Aura being a part of the meta. Right now, Absorb Aura is not like, people aren't playing 4 in their side decks. They're maybe playing 2, which means even if they swap it in, you're probably going to get to play it.
I'm playing 4 in my side decks.
And I think it's wise.
You just use them so often, I have to.
I'm all about it.
Stone of Protection. I don't know how many per spell
Artifact, I think that's a 10. It looks like 2 digits, so I'm going to say 10 per spell book.
Okay. Contraction cost 1 light, life points 10 is an equipment. Equip this artifact to target beastie. Equip beastie takes 20 less damage from attacks, and an additional 20 less damage from attacks from dark beasties. A beastie may only be equipped with 1 stone of protection at a time. That makes sense.
This is cool, though.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
That is cool.
20 damage is pretty significant in MetaZoo. That's going to be the difference between life and death for a lot of beasties.
And it protects you from 40 against dark beasties?
Yep.
That's awesome. Dark, I think, is like got the strongest hitters in the game right now.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. We're getting into now the cosmic. Okay, so that was it. Let's actually zoom back out here for a second. We are only getting, not counting the rares.
Oh, Light Ward. Go to Light Ward. We did not do that yet. We didn't do Light Ward.
Where?
On the right.
How do we miss that? Oh no. Light Ward artifact, 5 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 light, life points 20. So many chaos crystal based cards right now.
Yeah.
Contract. Target beastie cannot declare an attack as long as this page is in the arena.
Oh, I'm stoked for this. We've got a, pacifism now. We've got pacifism in Magic the Gathering, not in MetaZoo. That's a magic card that I'm referencing.
Yes,
but this
I
is
know
what
what
it
you're
does. And it is incredibly powerful. It's a card that's easy to overlook until you play it. And then you're like, oh, so that beastie can't do anything?
As long as this is in the arena and you protect it, that beastie is locked down.
I love this.
Me
I
too.
think that's awesome.
I like that a lot. And it's going to scatter attacks and spells to get rid of it, to unlock your own beastie. That's cool with me.
Getting excited, guys.
Okay, now I'm going to zoom back out. I think, other than rares, I only see, 7 light pages in Wilderness?
Yep. 7 light pages from the looks of it. And I think there's a couple rares, like you said, but yeah, 7 common and uncommon light pages at this point.
It's obvious the bulk was forest and water. Being Wilderness, that makes sense. And maybe we'll have a little more earth at the end. But for now, getting into the cosmic, Beastie, Alien, El Verde, Entity. 2 per spell, but contraction cost 1 neutral, 3 cosmic, life points 80. 25 attack bonus from the Forest Terra, 25 attack bonus from the Shooting Stars, or just Stars?
That's just Stars.
Just Stars. Upon contraction, you may return any number of non-token light beasties you control to their owner's chapter. Well, that's going to be incredible for Space Penguins.
This is awesome.
This is the deck that we've been waiting for.
This is awesome.
This turn, the next light beastie you contract costs 1 less light aura for each. Costs 1 less cosmic aura for each beastie returned with this effect.
This is money right here. This is exactly what Cosmic needed. Now we can not only bounce Space Penguins, we can bounce Fresno Nightcrawlers. We can bounce any of these beasties that have awesome, like, contract or entering the arena effects. Lizard people that are going to let you search for aliens. And that attack is awesome. Actually, a 40 damage attack that inflicts scared and gets a 50 damage bonus from the Terra.
Up to 90. Woo. Swinging for up to 90 damage with a 4-drop beastie that has 80 life points allows you to return beasties, as he said, like Space Penguins specifically, who deal 50 damage every single time they enter the arena. So you want to recycle those, rinse and repeat that as much as possible.
I love this card.
And it's actually aura reduction. It makes this turn, the next light beastie you contract costs 1 less cosmic aura. I said light. I keep saying light, guys. Don't listen to me. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll try to get my mouth to listen to me. This turn, the next cosmic beastie you contract costs 1 less cosmic aura for each beastie return with this effect. Yeah, so like, let's say that you pick up 5. Boom. Let's say, I think 4 Space Penguins is what you're allowed to have. Maybe more than that, actually. Maybe up to 5 or 6. Anyway, let's just say that you have 4. You return all 4, and then you have 4 basically reduction of the cosmic costs. So if you had a bigger beastie, you could bring them right out.
If you had an Enfield monster or something, you could bring it out for free. If you had 4 off the cost of the next beastie you returned. Yeah, this is really cool. This is going to be a lot of necessary combo like material for these cosmic decks that really needed something like this to make the effect work. Oh, Cumberland Spaceman. This is one of my favorite actual UFO stories. If you guys don't know the Cumberland Spaceman picture, look it up. It is freaking weird, man. It's and they think they even have the little girl in the background.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. A guy's little girl. There was a man hanging out with his little girl on like a hill in Cumberland over, I think it's in England. And he was taking pictures of her because she was just running around the hill. And then he noticed, and he knew that they were alone on that hill. And then he noticed after he developed the pictures that in one of the pictures, there's a man in a spacesuit, like very clearly in the background of the picture. It's such a trippy picture. Go check it out. Cumberland Spaceman.
It is. It's
a great story. This is in MetaZoo.
Absolutely. A little preview to what's going to be happening with UFO, I bet. Beastie Humanoid Cumberland Spaceman 4 per spellbook. Contraction cost 1 cosmic. Life points 40. 15 bonus to the attack if the stars are in play, the Star Terra. 15 bonus to the attack if the Daytime Terra is in play. 4th wall effect, if there is a camera within eyesight, this beastie gains flash.
Oh, I love that. That's great flavor.
Such good flavor. In the arena, if this beastie is directly behind a Terra you control, it gains unblockable.
Oh man, I like this guy.
Yeah.
GPS Grimm's Kingdom, huh? So that's what, so we've got Cryptid Nation. And then Europe is called Grimm's Kingdom, or United Kingdom is now called Grimm's Kingdom. I like that.
Interesting. Good eye. Cosmic Jab is the attack. Base damage 20. You want to read that flavor?
The Cryptid Nation is nothing like Grimm's Kingdom back home, though I can't help but admire the beauty in the little things here. Cumberland I should have read it with an accent.
You want to do it again? Should we move on?
The Cryptid Nation. I'm
What?
just kidding.
Well,
Hello, Governor.
No. Yeah, I figured you would do like your Attenborough or something. The
Cryptid Nation is nothing like
Grimm's Kingdom.
back home.
No.
We're butchering this.
Well, I thought we were going to go back and forth, but yeah, no, we just butchered instead. Let's move on. We pissed off one of our friends. He asked me to do a voiceover for his beer commercial. Great guy, one of our best friends. Shout out to you, Jono. And it was left up to me. I could make any voice I wanted. So I did the David Attenborough, which isn't really a good David Attenborough, but I thought it was good enough for a beer commercial from a local brewery. And he went, what did he say to me? It was like,
I think he said something along the lines of, what the fuck was that?
what the fuck was that? I was like, oh no, I fucked up. Yeah, he did not use it. He did not like it.
Whoopsie, I'm so sorry. I'll try that again.
Anyway, Beastie Alien, Lizard People, 6 per spellbook, contraction cost 2, cosmic, life points 50. Fucking awesome art.
Yeah.
It's got to be Poncho, right?
Yeah, this is definitely Poncho.
It has to, because it looks like it's like an action-packed scene. 25 bonus to the attack if the stars are in play. Contraction, search your spellbook for a Beastie Alien and place it into your chapter.
There you go. There you go. It's going to be in every cosmic deck. Go get your Reptoid ruler.
You know how many abduction cards we're going to have in UFO? This is just a guess. We're already seeing it in Wilderness. By the time we get there, those space penguins are going to be a real threat. They've kind of been a sleeper. I've tried to make them work with flame specifically to use that direct damage, but I didn't have a clean way to recycle them. This is it.
Yeah.
6 per spellbook. Oh my goodness. Ambush, base damage 25 is the attack. You may look at the top page of your spellbook. Okay, I understand that. I won't go into all the details, but yeah, there are certain mechanics that play.
And think about how that would team up since we've got Cosmic Light synergy. Think about how this would work with that Save the Holy spell, where you can place a beastie on the bottom of your spellbook, lizard people him, then you can find the beastie as long as it's an alien. You know, I think there's going to be a lot of cool cosmic synergy happening. Very excited.
Yeah. Beastie. Medford. Schmooze.
I love them.
8 per spellbook. Who do you think did those?
That I know is Brunes.
You do.
Yeah.
Contraction cost 1, life points 35. Has the flash trait. So when they enter the arena, you can target a beastie and that beastie cannot attack the next turn. Do you need to flip for that?
Yep. As long as you get heads on your coin flip.
So you have to flip for the flash, but as long as you get a heads, it's a success. Gets 10 life points from the Forest Terra. 10 bonus to the attack for the stars. When in the arena, whenever you contract a light spell.
Light page.
Create a schmooze token. 10 life point, cosmic beastie with 10 damage attack. Whenever you contract a light page, huh?
I think that includes light aura pages. So
really,
this is really cool.
Now wow.
Yeah.
Destroyed. If this beastie was destroyed by another beastie in combat, inflict that beastie with...
sleep.
Wow.
Man, health potion is a light page too. You could just pop off health potions and get a bunch of schmooze.
And the schmooze are the ones? No, it's just, hold on. Create a schmooze token.
Yeah.
The Medford schmooze are the ones that have the destroyed feature.
Yes.
Not the schmooze tokens.
Right. Yes,
okay.
True.
Pretty cool. Just not as powerful.
Per spellbook.
That's pretty cool.
I've seen a lot of people
to sleep a beastie.
Yeah, I've seen people talking about this page and being like, they're just not going to keep up because the schmooze tokens don't have fleet like the light elemental tokens do. And I hear you on that. But also, I don't know, with 8 per spellbook and the fact that they're going to inflict sleep with their attacks and when they're destroyed, I see this being possibly working a bit better than people think, but maybe not. I haven't tested it.
If this beastie was destroyed by another beastie in combat, inflict that beastie with sleep. I want them to get destroyed. Yeah. I want them to be targeted. I want them to just be blockers.
But it's not an automatic inflict, so you're going to have to flip for sleep, which we've never had to do before.
Oh, wow. Yes. Right. I'm so used to Morpheus, I didn't even think of that. Good call.
Yeah.
These gliding beasties have been described as furry peanuts.
I love it.
Killer art, Brunes.
Yeah.
Wow. Adorable. All right, moving on. Another little UFO preview. Spell, beam up. 3 per spellbook. Oh, well, they're the schmoozes.
Yep.
And the Chessie. They're getting abducted. Contraction cost 2, cosmic. Return target beastie you control to its owner's chapter. Space penguins are coming, people.
Man. That's my space penguins noise.
Sounds like a Muppet. Cosmic beasties get abducted too. You know, although there is a much higher chance if you're a farmer, Cosmic Farmer should probably just stay inside.
We will have to tell Cosmic Farmer Dan, who is
our stepdad.
That's literally his name, Cosmic Farmer Dan.
We've been calling him this for years for various reasons. It would take too long to explain. But his perspective on the multiverse is quite extraordinary, including just the local soil around our farm with chickens and turkeys and everything else. Well, not everything else, just chickens and turkeys and deers and bear.
I like that this guy's holding MetaZoo cards.
Spell Mind Probe. 2 per spellbook, contraction cost 4 cosmic. Target opposing caster reveals their chapter, then separate their chapter into 2 piles. That caster chooses a pile to place into the cemetery. If the opposing caster selected a pile with more pages than the other pile, deal 100 damage to that caster. Place this spell into the afterlife. Okay, so you're choosing the lesser of 2 evils. You're either going to, if it's being done to you, you're going to lose your power cards, probably. Or if you decide to keep them, you'll take 100 damage.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That or this. This or that. That? This? What about that one? Or this one? It's really not that complicated, Earth creature.
Oh, but it gets complicated, doesn't it, people? It gets complicated when you don't know which pile to choose.
I'm already having a lot of problems with my pages being removed and sent to the cemetery. Now I have even more reasons to be terrified. Next up, incredible art, first and foremost.
Yes.
Who?
This one, I think I actually know this one is Michael Peckham.
This is so awesome.
I think it is.
Bigfoot has been abducted by space penguins. They're running some alien abduction analysis on him.
I like the leaf.
On the screen.
Results are a leaf.
Yes, he's from the forest, folks. Spell Alien Intelligence. 4 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 cosmic. Look at the top 4 pages of your spellbook. Place those pages on top of your spellbook in any order. Walk, 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 walk. Walk, walk,
I wasn't far off with my space penguins noise.
No, you weren't. That was really close. That's incredible. You didn't see this before?
No, I mean, I saw the art, but I didn't see that flavor text. Yeah.
Wow. Look at the space penguin on a levitating platform.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Man,
that's cool.
This might be some of my favorite art in the game right now.
Yeah,
There's just so much going on. I hope we get to see something like this in the illustrated novel one day. All right, moving on. Let's just keep going, I guess.
Yeah,
why not? At like 30 minutes, something like that. Beastie, Werewolf, Ozark, Howler. Oh, we're into the dark cards, by the way, guys, in case you're just listening. Ozark Howler, 4 per spellbook, contraction cost 4 dark, life points 60. Has the infectious trait, I believe. Is
that what that is? I was about to say, I have no idea what that is.
Well, that's what my brain screamed. Okay. It's got to be. It's like making multiples, and it's like
I thought it was like gears. I thought it was interlocked gears.
Unless it's new, a trait that we don't know, and it's got something to do with gears. Let's get through it. Maybe it'll reveal something in the flavor. I think that's infectious. It's like small, making another one that's bigger and bigger. And it kind of looks like some geometry that you could find like in the body under a microscope. 30 to the attack for the full moon Terra.
Nice.
10 to the attack for the nighttime Terra. Fourth wall effect. This page costs 3 dark aura to contract if you like a wolf.
Nice.
I'd say that was more like a puppy, but sure.
A little wolf, yeah.
Contraction. And I guess puppies are wolves, technically speaking.
Chibi wolf.
Yeah. Chibi wolf. You may destroy an opposing token beastie. Okay. Yeah, we both are like, okay. All right. It's all right. Howling Bite is the attack, base damage 30. Okay, so I think it has infectious. I think you're destroying a token and then creating an infectious token. Is that how that would work?
That is how infectious would work. Yeah. I will be so surprised if that's infectious, because it, to me right now, just looks like 3 interlocking gears, which I wouldn't know what that trait would be anyway.
You don't see it as like a germ. I look at it like it's a 3D picture of a germ and there's 3 of them multiplying. Whatever.
I guess it could be. Yeah, you might be right.
Moving on, Michael Peckham, excellent art. This beastie, do you want to read this one?
This beastie makes traveling the Ozarks very dangerous. Its estranged howls can be heard while stalking its prey.
All right. There's going to definitely be more wolves. Werewolf deck is viable.
Because full moon is viable.
Oh, absolutely. So, beastie, demon, Pope, lick, monster. 4 per spell, but contraction cost 4. Life points 90. 4 dark, that is. Gets 25 bonus to the attack if the sun rise, or no, that's sunset. That's an dusk. Arrow going down.
Yeah.
All right. So dusk Terra. 20 bonus if the city. All right. If a train is within eyesight, place this page into your chapter and do not resolve its contraction effect. Upon contraction, inflict sleep on target opposing beastie. Now, will that require a coin flip?
Yes, it will.
Because unless it states otherwise, automatically.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Devil's Lick 25. All right. So 4 per spell book. 4 is pretty expensive. I mean, 90 life points, sure. Total damage 70. This one's a little heavy for me. I don't know, especially because the flip is not guaranteed for sleep.
I like the 90 life points. That's what draws me to it most, actually.
But 4, you could do
90
so
life
much
points.
more with 4.
Yeah, I wish it was automatic sleep, but it's not. And so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's okay. I don't love it.
Dark is already pretty damn strong. So
I do love the art, though. Great art on Popelick.
And who did
JoJo.
that? JoJo, of course. All right. Beastie Demon Banshee of the Badlands. Well, we know the Badlands.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah, that was one of our first adventures as kids. Actually driving to Montana, visiting from the East Coast, Pennsylvania, where we grew up. And Badlands were a big hit along the way. 6 per spellbook, 1 dark. Life points, 30. 15 bonus to the attack for that full moon Terra. Killer art.
Yeah, that's another JoJo, I think.
Awesome. Upon fourth wall contraction, if you hear classical music nearby, create a skeleton token with 20 life points, dark beastie, and a 10 damage attack. Could you be singing your own classical music?
Probably. You probably could. I mean, if you hear classical music nearby, so
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, doesn't say what the source is.
Bum, 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 bum. And there's a beastie skeleton in the arena. Contract. If this is the only beastie you control at the end of this turn, inflict, what is that? Scared on target opposing beastie. Okay. I mean,
all right. So it's a 1-drop that gives you a token and potentially inflicts scared. For a 1-drop, that's a lot. It's a lot going on.
But you might not want the token if you want that scared to go into effect.
Right.
So
your token would need to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you hear classical music nearby, upon its fourth wall contraction. So let's say that I pay and I bring out this beastie and I want to use it for its scared feature. So I do not want to create that skeleton token. But you, the opposing caster, when I contract it in the arena, you sing some classical music.
It's a good call.
Does that effect instantly happen?
I mean, yeah, they're hearing classical music.
Upon contraction, there it is.
You would have to probably call a judge over just to make it legit.
He sang classical music after it hit the arena.
Or you could just I know he's hearing me sing this classical music, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true.
Interesting. This beastie throws her hands wildly I can't read these. I have to stop.
This beastie throws her hands wildly into the air and shrieks atop South Dakota hillsides only to disappear moments later.
Right on. Okay, moving on. Beastie Witch Spear Finger.
Creepy little finger going on there.
5 per spell book. 2 dark is the contraction cost. Life point 70. Wow, for 2 dark, life point 70 and stone skin? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, wow.
20 bonus to the attack for the full moon Terra. 10 bonus for the nighttime Terra to the attack. Arena. Destroy this beastie if you have no pages in your chapter. Puncture. 20 base damage is the attack. Discard a page from your chapter. If you do, this attack deals 50 damage.
Plus 50 damage.
Plus 50 damage. So 70, and that would mean up to 100. If you're willing to discard a card, that's going to be tough, though. I don't like doing that.
Dark water deck. I think in a dark water deck, you'll have extra cards.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Perhaps. But I do like that stone skin. I do like that life points.
Yeah.
70 for only 2 drop. I mean, just that alone, if you just ignore the attack, and let's say that you never discard a card, you could still be hitting for 50 with a 70 life point stone skin beastie for only 2.
I like it. I like it. And actually, it's a witch. It'll interact with familiar.
You see, is that Mothman or Jersey Devil flying up in the upper left-hand corner?
I'm going to say Mothman.
All right.
But I don't know.
You want to read that flavor?
Her appetite for liver drives her to hunt for human prey. Her sharp finger is actually made of obsidian, as is the rest of her body. Nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
So
I would definitely play her in my Grim spellbook, where I am totally fine with discarding page.
Okay. Awesome. Next card. We must almost be through the dark now. I feel like we're approaching the end. If it's anything like the Cosmic. Beastie Demon White Screamer. Awesome art. 5 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 dark, life points 30, has the trap trait, 10 bonus to the attack for the full moon Terra, 10 bonus to the attack for the nighttime Terra. 4th wall effect. You may only contract this page if you scream as quietly as you can.
Oh, that's perfect. That's like what you do for Jersey Devil already.
That is, yeah. Wow. Flipped. Target opposing beastie is dealt 10 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Death's Wail is the attack, base damage 20. If the original target this combat has tribal boost, attack deals plus 20 damage. Okay.
Okay. So that's a trap that, you know, is going to flip, deal 10 damage to potentially the attacker. Then if the attacker has tribal boost, it'll deal him another 40 damage, plus another 20 if the Terra are active. So it's okay. I see the utility here, but not in love with it. Not in love with this page.
Yeah. Like we said, Dark is already pretty much all powerful. They can cool it off a bit. This is incredible art.
So
oh my God. Kinderhook running from Pieza.
Amazing. I love Pieza's yellow mouth. That's
I love
so
the
cool.
color too. I like it. There's like dark amber or dark like red fire.
Red splatters.
Yeah.
That's a dope piece.
Spell Terrify. 2 per spellbook, contraction cost 1, has the trap trait. Reveal a beastie from your chapter with 3 or higher aura cost. If you do, you may place target non-dark beastie with 1 or less aura cost on top of its owner's spellbook.
Ooh, I like this. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right.
Because Dark, you're playing a lot of 3 and up beasties. Promo Moth, Jersey Devil, Mothman, the upcoming Awful. There are a lot of beasties that you will potentially have in your hand to reveal. I like this. I think this is cool. I would probably keep it in my side deck. Wouldn't necessarily play it because I might not be playing a spellbook that has a lot of 1-drops. But if I were, this is freaking awesome.
There is a natural pecking order in the wild. Best not to be caught outside when you're on the lower end of the beastie food chain.
Run, little Kinderhook, run!
It's awesome. Oh my God. Poncho again?
It's got to be, right? Who else could do that?
Spell Bloodstained. That is a very beat-looking bunny man, or is it a werewolf wearing a bunny man skin suit?
It appears to be a werewolf wearing a bunny man suit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
5 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 dark, has the equipment trait. Equip this spell to target dark beastie with 3 or less aura cost. Equip beastie is considered a beastie bloodsucker. Equip beastie has bloodsucker while full moon Terra is active.
Nice.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Give them bloodsucker to your smaller beasties. Some beasties are drawn by bloodlust to commit heinous acts. Caster scholars often wonder, do beasties struggle between nature and nurture like we do? All you have to do is ask the werewolf wearing bunny man skin.
It's great.
It is. And that concludes. Ooh, I want to move on so much.
Joe
but we
Megarock.
can't because we are reaching, we're over 40 minutes. This is a perfect time to stop. We will continue reviewing all the spoilers in a day or so. We will jump into Flame and Frost, and I think there's Neutral and Lightning.
And Spirit.
Oh man, so much still to go.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get it all done before Wilderness drops, but looking forward to that too. It's only a couple weeks away.
I know, we're getting there, man. It's exciting.
Yeah. If you guys have made it this far and you feel like supporting the channel, a great way to do that is if you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball, use that code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. It will not cost you anything extra, but it absolutely does help us.
Yes, it's true. And if you'd like to support us in the content more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Sign up for any of those tiers. We also are asking our fans right now, if you would like, please subscribe if you haven't yet to our channel. That really helps us and the YouTube algorithm to reach more people. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, the gates open and we get shown to more and more people. So if you guys are liking the content, go ahead and click that button. It would mean a lot to us.
Until next time, thanks for watching, and we will see you on
MetaBroz.
Later, guys.
Later, everyone.